Live
GRP is live
for the first time.
gotta do the rock thing there, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, listen, guys, welcome one and all to our first live stream. You know what I mean? As always, I'm Larry Olubamiwo, and this is
Mr. L Rock.
And as always, we're here as actors and gym rats giving you our perspective on everything entertainment, especially movies and TV. But specifically today, we just got back from watching. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But yeah, we just got back from watching
Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. Yeah, damn now.
And yeah, it was pretty packed there. It was pretty packed.
Yeah.
We won't mention the cinema we went to because
Top secret. Don't want to get mobbed.
We like our privacy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
but
leading up to it, so the beginning of the year, we weren't that excited. We was like hashtag
recast T'Challa.
Recast T'Challa.
Yes, we were definitely part of that movement.
And then over time, it built up.
Yes,
it did build up.
Yes,
I'm really excited.
A tremendous amount.
Pumped, and there was a lot of stuff going on. Remember with Letitia Wright.
Well, obviously we don't know what was. It was rumours like with the vaccine and whatnot coming back here, not being allowed back, and other rumours
that she was being difficult
on set, talking about vaccine again and all of this. Anyway, it's all rumours, but at the end of the day, it just didn't fill us with confidence that the shoot was going well. So, but obviously, when that first trailer dropped, we were very excited. We got very excited, and then we saw the lab scene, and then we saw the second trailer, and then we got tremendously excited.
Real excited.
And yeah, it just our expectations for this film just went sky high. It went sky high. So, obviously, we were really, really excited to watch this film. I was anyway up until. My excitement level got tempered a little bit by our comic connoisseur friend Michael Adji, because he went to watch it a few days at the actual premiere, lucky git.
As usual.
But he informed me that while the film was decent, it didn't live up to the first one, and he was a bit disappointed. And then I looked at some reviewers that I trust, i.e. Jeremy Jones and a couple of others, and they were kind of saying similar things. And I'm glad it tempered my excitement level a little bit, because it allowed me to go into that film not with blinkered eyes. Do you know what I mean? And
realistic.
Yeah.
Like realistic expectation. Yeah. I'm looking to see a good film. Anything more is a bonus. Exactly.
And then I weren't going in there thinking I want to see something that's better than the first one. I wasn't doing that then.
Well, I was.
Because I didn't see he didn't do what I did. Yeah. So
I never had the phone call from Michael Adji telling me to simmer down, old boy, like you did.
Yeah. Well, actually, I called him.
Yeah. Okay.
I called him.
Well, either way,
fair. But yeah. It's I'm glad I did that. So what we're gonna do, what our plan for this live stream basically is to just outline what happened all in the game. Nice one, bro. Nice one. Send those super chats our way, you know what I mean? But anyway, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna outline the film, what happens in the film. No spoilers, right? Because it's just come out.
Yeah.
And give standout performances.
Yeah.
And then we hopefully will be taking your super chat questions, because we want you to support the channel, so please support us by sending in whatever you can, super chat,
79p.
You know what I mean. And we will endeavour to answer it to the best of our abilities.
Yes, and for the couple that are in here, please please press the like button.
Mm.
Press the like. You're here. You know, it's just there.
Yeah.
Press the like button.
Yeah, man. Rex Banner, we see you in there. But yeah, so I'll give a quick outline, yeah? What happened?
Yes.
So basically, Wakanda are coming. Well, actually, it starts off with Chadwick Boseman, well, T'Challa's burial.
Yeah.
He's deaf. He dies of he dies. Let's just say.
Let's not try to spoil it.
Yeah. Although I had a problem. We both got big problems with that.
Yeah.
In fact, it started off on the wrong foot because of that.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, Chadwick Boseman died. Black Panther T'Challa dies, and they have their ceremonial funeral and whatnot. And obviously, they're all trying to deal with it in different ways.
Yeah.
They're trying to stop the outside world stealing their vibranium. There's it's a very basic outline. They're warning the rest of the world not to come and take their vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're looking for vibranium elsewhere.
Yeah, the USA, the government.
Yeah,
they're looking for vibranium.
Vibranium elsewhere, and they find some in the ocean. Come to find out it's the Telecans domain, and they fight back basically. And the Telecans want an alliance with Wakanda, and in the midst of all that, Shuri's dealing with T'Challa's death.
Not very well.
Her mum's trying to help her out with that. Okoye gets involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'm going to spill the beans. She gets involved in that. And yeah, they end up going to America. Riri Williams is already in it. So they go to meet her up at some point. There's somewhere in the plot to do with that. And then also, don't worry, Rex, we ain't giving no spoilers.
No spoilers. It's safe. That's why he's
that's why I'm all over the place, just trying to
beating around the bush,
stumbling, and don't worry, no spoilers. And then
and that question, hold fire.
What?
No, keep talking.
Okay. And then they what? How can I talk about that after that? What? So when they come, So yeah, they meet up with Riri Williams.
Yeah.
Then there's a big battle, basically.
Huge.
And that's where it ends. Let's just keep it at that.
Wow. 2.5 hours. That's where it ends, he says.
Well, the battle there's a big battle.
Yeah.
Shuri has a crisis of conscience.
Yeah.
She has a big crisis of conscience. And I like what they did there. I did like what they did there. If I didn't hear from my man Michael Adji, I would have been very surprised, because I know you were.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, you were. And then they had the final battle and so on and so forth. So yeah, so that's me wrapping it up without spoiling it.
Yeah.
Now, Emma. Okay, yes. No spoilers. Don't watch that. We got you. Yeah. So basically, standout performances. Who's your first standout performance?
Angie, baby.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene. No spoilers again.
Mm-hmm.
There's a scene where she's speaking to. Is it like the UN?
Yeah, but that's actually in the trailer.
That's in the trailer when
And
basically she's just not having it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the way she addresses everyone.
Yeah.
It was powerful.
It was.
I want that to be the leader of my country.
Yeah.
You know them ones?
Yeah.
The way she dropped it.
She was. Yeah. She was fire.
Yeah, you want her to be the leader of your country.
Yeah, she was fire.
So all the way through, she was just on another level.
There's a rumor going on that she's gonna receive what's that? All in the Game. For most of her screen time. Yeah. There's Oscar buzz going around for Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
I think that's well deserved.
Yeah. Yeah.
She, like you said, she was really. I mean, what else you got to say about?
Yeah, no, yeah, she was just like really impactful in the whole film, and she delivered her, her message. Like what her motive was, what she was trying to do. I'm not saying everybody did it because I don't think they did, but her cause was very.
You feel it when she speaks.
Right. You listen.
Because there was another speech that she made to Okoye. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yep.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yep.
And that, you felt that.
Yep.
Especially when she said that thing at the end. You know? Yeah, that was powerful. And listen, she is my pick for, as all in the game said, best supporting actress, because she wasn't the lead in this, so
no,
she'll be up for best supporting actress if she gets nominated.
100%
she should get nominated.
And from let me tell you about this woman. This woman doesn't age.
Oh man,
she looks the same as when she was with Ike Turner, when she did What's Love Got to Do With It.
Yeah.
She doesn't age. And when I tell you her physique, she's still cut. She's still got traps. She's still got back. Listen, how old's the woman? 162.
Oh man.
And listen, she's doing bits. She's doing bits. She's in the gym. She's working out. And she's killing it. Yes!
Oh, big up Emma. Big up Emma Stapleton. Staplehurst. Sorry, Stapleton. I don't know where that came from. Staplehurst. Yes, thank you.
That's, you know what? That's our first ever super chat.
Yes, thank you.
The first ever super chat.
Thank you very much.
Also,
thank you very much.
Please like the video.
Yeah.
There's a couple of you in there. Let's just get these little bits of This is our first streaming. And
please bring in that super chats, baby, please. Listen. Someone said her physique is ridiculous. How old is she? Must be
I don't
60s
know.
Now.
She's got to be.
Can someone in the live chat let us know?
Yeah, Google it.
Let us know how old she is.
How old is Angela Bassett?
But she's amazing. She is a vampire. I'm sure she's a vampire.
Yep. I don't know about the hair.
That choice is a bit messed
up. It's a bit out there, The hair's a bit. When you see it, you'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
64, all in the game.
Wow.
64. She looks awesome.
When you see Angela Bassett, you'll be like, 64, where? There's 25-year-olds that don't
look as good as
kicking up the place.
But yeah, she is a definite standout. For me,
it's obviously Angela.
Angela, obviously. Do you know what?
The guy, what's his name?
M'Baku.
No, I'm not even M'Baku.
Who?
The bad guy.
Oh yes, of course. That's what's.
Tenoch
Huerta. Fantastic as Namor.
Yeah.
In fact, I think a lot of people called it right when they called him the Mesoamerican version of Killmonger.
Yeah.
If you watch the film, you'll see why. Right? Rex Banner is asking us, was this better than the first movie? Bro, come on, man. Send in some little super chat and let us know. But listen, we're going to answer that for you. I personally don't think so. Do you?
No. Not even close. For me, not even close.
Right. It was a decent film. Good film. Enjoyable watch. I thought it was too long. It could have been shorter. I think they harped on the death of T'Challa a bit too much.
Yeah.
And that tended to make the film drag.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah. I think that there's bits in there that didn't need to be in there. Do you know what I mean?
There was like emotional scenes that didn't feel emotional. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to push this feeling and woe is me, but there wasn't enough time for us to We weren't with it. We weren't with it. It was just, it was a bit like filler.
Yeah.
I weren't really feeling it.
But going back to the standout performances, Tenoch Huerta.
Is that his name?
Yeah. What's all in the games? Didn't feel the runtime myself. Scenes with the other characters, MCU. Would have got the chop before anything else. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I still think it was too long. I didn't feel it, but I can see where people are saying it is too long.
I was alright.
I was okay.
Yeah.
I was okay. Don't get me wrong, but
I didn't feel like, can you get what's going on?
Yeah. I didn't feel like that, but at the same time, I could see where they could chop little bits here and there, and it wouldn't have mattered. Like, there's a little scene, and you guys know what scene I'm talking about at the end, which was a couple seconds, which didn't need to be there, and that scene has now cost them the Chinese market. Do you know what I mean? The scene has cost them the Chinese market. So.
And what was the scene?
Well, I'm just gonna be blatant.
Yeah.
It's we can't say exactly what because we don't want to give anything away.
But there was a kiss on the forehead.
There was a kiss between two Dora Milaje warriors. One kissed the other on the forehead, showing that they were in a relationship. Now, anyone knows that the Chinese market are not game for that.
No.
Do you know what I mean? And that scene was literally 3-4 seconds long.
Yeah.
It didn't need to be there. Like, it didn't add anything to the film. And now, as a result of that, that's now going to cost them the Chinese market, which is probably going to be about
let's be clear.
100 million.
We don't actually care about, it was so insignificant. So like Larry's saying, there was just no point to it.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Yeah.
And it was just...
Oh! Rex, £10. Bro, thank you so much. £10 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. We really appreciate that. Seriously.
Really
Thank you.
Right, where's his questions? What has he asked? Let's go back on them. Rex, you say anything you want now.
All in the game is saying it hasn't cost them the Chinese market. They've not been released in China. Yeah, but the problem is that they're looking for an excuse.
Yeah.
And that was the excuse.
Yeah.
Because without that, what excuse would they have given them? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the excuse. Because I've actually read an interview where that they've said that was the reason why. I get what you're saying because they probably don't want to show any Marvel films after No Way Home.
Yeah.
But that was their excuse, basically. Do you know what I mean? So,
and they're gonna run with it. They're going to run with that one.
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm sure the people of China are going to find ways around it, but it's still, the box office is going to suffer.
Yeah.
But then I think it's pretty much Marvel saying we're not going to be held.
Yeah, because Marvel has chopped scenes before.
Yeah.
They have chopped scenes before in films to satisfy certain markets, the Middle Eastern market, and the Chinese market. I think they refused to chop a scene in Eternals.
Yeah.
Which had a gay character.
Rash.
But that film's absolute rubbish. I think that's the worst MCU film going right now.
Yeah.
Bro, Rex, I just want to thank you again, bro. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Ask whatever you want. Yeah. All in the game also asked what did he say? He said, what was our audience like? They were pretty
the audience.
Yeah.
They were pretty gassed up.
They were pretty gassed up when they found out who the new Black Panther was.
Yeah.
And that's not a secret, it's Shuri. It's Shuri.
It's no secret. It's not a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. Everyone knows it's Shuri. If you didn't know it was Shuri.
But the women went crazy.
Yes. There was also another scene which I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah.
But if you've seen it, you know what scene where the women went crazy.
Yeah.
You know when.
That
particular person.
Appeared. Out of the darkness.
But yeah. What were we?
Well, the film.
Yeah.
It was very Spice Girls. And I say that, girl power.
Oh, yes.
So, I've got to say, it's very girl power.
Yes.
So much so that the guys are second fiddles.
Yes. Just before that, Rex has asked, what was the turnout like on this? With the first movie had everyone rocking dashikis. I can't really say the cinema that we went to there was any of that.
Nah.
But
it was just street people from the hood.
Yeah. But then again, we're in an area that might not take place. If we were living in where I grew up in Hackney or where you grew up, that might be different. But yeah, it wasn't really like that, Rex.
What did Emma say?
Emma's asking, were the fight scenes as good as the first?
No. They were good. Some of them were really good. Some of them were really good.
I would have to say no. And the reason why I say no, there were some good fight scenes in there.
That's what I just said.
But one thing you need to understand is Chadwick Boseman had been training for a good year, probably more, for this film.
Mm-hmm.
And he trained with a guy called Marius Crump. If you Google Marius Crump, you'll see that he's a fantastic martial artist who's an actor as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not in. He doesn't have big parts in big movies. But he's in a few films. He's in the film Michael Jai White. But he's a very, very competent martial artist.
Very accomplished.
And he trains a lot of the guys for these big films.
Mm-hmm.
And so you could see that he helped choreograph some of the fight scenes in the first one as well. So the fight scenes were good. But I think the one in the first ones were better.
And to add, in the first one, when they were in battle, you felt it more.
Yeah.
Like, I felt part of it. I felt like, I want, like when every hit and stab and everything was just riding on it.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it that much with this.
Yeah.
It was like, a few die, a few live.
Yeah.
Like, it just wasn't as impactful.
Yeah.
So
the Okoye bridge fight, that was decent. All in the game. All in the game is also saying, you've also got Namor, Atumba, and M'Baku, and the male tribal leaders, but they weren't stand out. They were just bit parts. The only one that had a big part was Namor.
Yeah.
The only male that had a big part was Namor. M'Baku was criminally underutilized.
Yeah.
Every time he showed up,
criminally,
he was brilliant.
Yeah.
But he was so underutilized.
Yeah.
And comparing him to the first film, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's when
he might as well have been an extra. With
he might as well as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was every time he opened his mouth in this film, it was gold.
It was gold. Do you know what I mean? He said some gems that will just have
the first line he said.
Right. We're not gonna spoil it. But did you notice that Daniel Kaluuya was missing?
Yes, we did. We did. I think generally speaking, let me just speak to this because we spoke about this afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Generally speaking, the male presence in this film, or the lack of male presence, hurts this film.
It does.
Now, people can say there wasn't too much male presence in the first one. I would dispute that. Obviously, you had the king, T'Challa, and you had his dad, and you had Killmonger, who were the meat of it. Yeah. Then you had Daniel Kaluuya.
And even M'Baku.
M'Baku. Then you had Daniel Kaluuya.
Forrest Whitaker.
Right.
Like you had.
And they were mainstays in there, yeah? But what you need to understand about the first film, one of the big reasons why the first film worked so well, and again, this is what me and my man discussed, was the father-son dynamic between T'Chaka and T'Challa, right? But not only that, the father-son dynamic in the ancestral plane between Killmonger and his dad in Jobu. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because you don't get a lot of that, you always get mother-son or mother-daughter relationships in films that you can see how the dynamic of that relationship is. You very rarely get to see a father-son dynamic like that.
You get a lot of father-daughter as well.
Yes.
But you never get the father-son.
Like how it was in the first Black Panther film. And in fact, you can even go back to Civil War when T'Chaka died. And you could see the relationship between T'Challa and T'Chaka then. And then it goes into the first Black Panther film when he goes to the ancestral plane when he becomes king, and he's kneeling to his dad, hugging his dad, saying, "I'm not ready for you to go." And his dad is saying, "Stand up, you're a king."
Yeah.
That got me.
Yeah.
Bro, and even now when I think about that scene, that dynamic really helped the film. And this is why that first film related so much to not just black males, but males all over the gaff, no matter what race you are. Do you know what I mean? There's a lack of that in this film.
Lack of that? It's non-existent,
It's non-existent.
Larry.
It's
So,
non-existent.
The head of the FBI is a woman, and the guy is just, what's his name?
Everett Ross.
Everett Ross is just like the naan bread.
Yeah.
Then you got Shuri. You got, what's her name? You got the Warriors.
Yeah.
Every male is second, like they're just on the outskirts. They're all extras. They're all just there. So, and you know, I think it was just too female heavy. And it just needed more balance. Like in the first one, I feel personally that Shuri was more powerful in the first one than this one, and she's playing Black Panther.
So all in the game is saying, MCU's always had father son. What are you talking about, boys? We're not talking about the MCU as a whole. No. We're talking about the first film versus the second film. We're not talking about the MCU.
We're
talking about the first Black Panther film versus the second Black Panther film. That's what we're talking about. So all in the game. That's So Rex also says, what is Rex saying here? You probably won't say, but that's the narrative they keep pushing with this PC women empowerment.
We had this conversation. I'm just going to skirt on it we had Hawkeye, we had She-Hulk, we had Echo, we had...
But we haven't had Echo
No,
yet.
we haven't had Echo. It's coming.
Yeah.
You know, obviously there was Batwoman that got cancelled.
No, but you're talking about MCU.
No, but what I'm saying is the general trend is all the time. We had Black Widow. You know, there was so many. But I think when there's just too much of one thing, there just
needs to be a balance.
Right. That's all I'm saying. A balance.
This needs to be a balance. Damien, our third wheel, Damien, is asking about the soundtrack. It weren't as good as the first one.
Nope.
Weren't as good as the first one.
No, I heard a bit of Burna Boy.
Yeah, he was mentioning
Burna Boy, Stormzy, Riri.
I didn't really like that track, to be honest with you. So,
but maybe it'll grow on you.
Yeah, well, maybe.
No.
But it was pretty disappointing. It was pretty disappointing. Yes, Damien, we're joking about the third wheel. All right, calm down.
Now you're definitely the third wheel. Yeah? But you see this back here, 2 wheels. No tricycle business. Anyway.
Oh man. Yeah.
So we did have a couple emails.
Yes.
We're gonna bust some of those.
Yeah, we got some questions that were so T'Challa had been recast in your opinion, and why? Yes. Right. So let's before we do any of these questions.
Yes.
That's a big yes, Rex. Yes. T'Challa. So okay, on 2 levels, Chadwick Boseman's presence or lack of presence was felt right by us, but also King T'Challa's presence or lack of presence was felt, and obviously there's nothing you can do about the Chadwick Boseman bit, but T'Challa, the character, I feel should have been there. As this the problem I have, and I had a problem with the first film because of this as well. Because my man's not a big comic book head, right? I am, right? Now in the comics, and I understand that there has to be adaptations, but in the comics, you've got to understand that T'Challa is a genius. He's one of the smartest people in the Marvel Marvel Comics. So much so that he's part of the Illuminati, which has Professor X, all the smartest guys, Tony Stark, right? So in the first Black Panther film, they took that and gave it to Shuri.
Yeah.
They gave that to Shuri. I wasn't happy about that, but because everything else was really good with that film, you
could overlook it.
I could overlook that.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, with T'Challa now being gone, you miss his presence. You miss King T'Challa's presence, and you would think that they would have rolled out if they're not gonna recast T'Challa, they would have rolled out a bit more in Baku.
Yeah,
which they didn't, and I felt that strong male presence was only there with Namor.
Yeah, because Namor was the leader of his people.
Yeah,
and he loved his people.
Yeah,
and even though he was slightly warped, they did it so well. He was your perfect bad guy, because your perfect bad guy makes you really want for them.
You empathize.
Yeah. And they've got it's endearing qualities that you think that could be me.
Yeah.
I could feel like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we said in the beginning he was like a Mesoamerican Killmonger.
Yeah, and I really liked his character.
Yeah.
And you know what? To be fair, he played it well. He played it well. His physique could have been a bit better to say that he's going to be in big old Black Panther. It was a bit smooth.
Yeah,
it was a bit, you know.
But then again, he's not D-Star. So
no, but still,
you know,
But who was bigger than him though? He was Ace. Yes, I know he's not supposed to.
No, you're supporting.
Yeah.
So you're one of the stars of the film. But you're not the main.
Yeah, but
you know
he was in it a lot, bro.
You're the back. Yeah.
He was in it a lot.
Damien, do the ankle wings work? Do you know what? I didn't have a problem with the ankle wings.
It didn't look silly.
It didn't. And in fact, they were in the final battle.
It's quite significant.
Yeah.
You just have to watch it. But the ankle wings were all right.
They were all right. Because
I said, I thought they were shoes at first, and I was like, where can I get them shoes to Larry? And then I was like, boy.
Right. I said this in the beginning, and I said, and I'm going to say it again now, I had a big problem with how they handled in the beginning how T'Challa died.
Yes.
And you have that as
because
well.
Because it doesn't ring true.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
And I don't want to, because it might, if you guys want me to explain that part of it, because it's only how T'Challa dies, and that's the beginning of the film.
Yeah, he's already dead. You know he's already dead.
If you want me to explain that, please let me know in the live chat, and I will explain what I mean. Yeah. But that part did not make sense. And it also made her, what she was trying to do later on with that thing, didn't make sense. Yeah. Because he already, we're being very cryptic here.
Well, Damien, we don't care about your opinion. You know what I mean? Yeah?
Yeah, so, so basically, yes, we missed T'Challa.
Yeah.
And they should have recast T'Challa. Rex is saying go ahead. Is anyone else in the live chat want us to go ahead?
You know what? Rex gave £10.
Yeah, you know what, Rex? You get the
you're the winner.
So, right, the beginning of the film, they handled T'Challa's death like this. They say that he died of an illness. Right? He contracted whatever illness it was, and Shuri couldn't save him. And remember in the first film, Killmonger had them burn all the heart-shaped herbs. So they had no more heart-shaped herb to help him heal. But my problem with that was, didn't he already have the heart-shaped herb in him? Which is why he was Black Panther and had all those powers?
What are you saying, didn't he? Did he?
He did.
Yeah, okay.
It's a rhetorical question.
I know.
You know what I mean? He already had that in him. So how is he then dying of a disease?
Yeah.
That made no sense.
Yeah.
And then you're looking for the heart-shaped herb to cure him.
Yeah.
When he already had that in him.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And that was very lazy writing. I expected so much more from Ryan Coogler. That was real lazy. Real lazy.
Yeah.
Do
You
you know
could
what
have
I mean?
tripped and fell off a cliff.
Like, you have the heart-shaped herb in you already.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Do you know what I mean? That made no sense. And then you're looking for the heart-shaped herb after that.
Yeah.
So it did make sense. It did make sense. And I hope it doesn't make sense to you guys, because you guys know the film as well from the first film. So, that's the whole point of the heart-shaped herb. You're super human, basically. No illnesses, you're super strong, super fast.
Yeah. Are you gonna die from some disease?
Does the heart-shaped herb give eternal protection? No. Obviously you can still die, but like you can get shot and stuff if you don't have the suit.
But you're not gonna die.
You're not gonna die of an illness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Same reason why Captain America can't die of an illness. Do you know what I mean?
Wolverine.
No, because no. That's not the same. That's not the same one. But Captain America has got a similar power set to T'Challa. In fact, they theorized that the serum that he took actually came from the heart-shaped herb, but that's a theory. But anyway, that's a theory though. But yeah, so you shouldn't be dying of an illness. Do you know, if you have that heart-shaped herb, you shouldn't be dying of an illness. So it gets a bit techie. I didn't like that part. I didn't like, and I have to say that straight away, because that happened in the beginning of the film. Straight away, I was on a bit of a that kind of got me.
Got his back up straight away.
Yeah. Let's say that. So
anyway, enough about that.
Yeah.
Them things there.
What? The questions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we had some people donate. Thank you very much for that. And ask us some questions on the email.
So some we've answered now.
Some we've answered. So we'll go through them anyway, and if we've answered them, we'll just leave them and go on to the next one. If you guys still want us to answer any questions, please just send us a question. If you're feeling generous, super chat that.
If you're not, just like the video, please.
Yeah. So one question was brought in. What was Namor like in the film? I think we've already answered that.
Yeah, brilliant.
He was fantastic. Fantastic villain.
Yeah.
You empathise with him.
Yeah.
You really feel.
And he weren't going to war for the sake of going to war and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's some baddies and they're just.
Yeah.
When you think about what I want to take over the world. Why? I don't know.
Yeah.
Your mum was a crackhead or something. One of those.
Yeah.
Like
so he had a just cause. Again, it was very much like the what's it called? Killmonger. Yeah. Anyway, who was our favourite character?
It was him again for me. Wingfoot.
Yeah, Namor. Yeah.
Namor was my favourite character.
I would actually say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually agree with that. Either Namor or Queen Ramonda.
Yeah.
Because she was a badass.
She was a badass, but I feel he delivered all the time and constantly, because obviously what happens.
Yes.
She's in the film.
I hear you
but just long story short, he was just the through line. I feel like certain times he carried it. I feel like he carried the film. Yeah.
There's certain times when they were in Talocan, and he did. One other question: who's the new Black Panther? Obviously it's Shuri. It's
Letitia Wright.
Rex, before your end of life, what has been some of your favourite movies of the year? We'll answer that before we go. Because it's Rex. He put in the text.
Rex! My dog Rex!
Favourite movies of the year?
After. We finished that.
Well, I thought we were going to answer that and then finish it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I need time to think about what my
favourite is. You don't watch many movies anyway.
Yeah, I watch movies.
We'll answer that at the end of these questions, Rex. We promise.
100%.
Yeah. So the new Black Panther is Shuri, right? What are your box office predictions? You answer that, bro.
Boy!
Do you think it's going to beat the first Black Panther?
Never. Not in a month of Sundays, mate.
I agree.
Not in a month for Sundays. It's not going to beat anything.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know numbers. I don't know how it's going to go, because it could be like girl power and Like
Do you think it's
female
gonna?
movement.
Do you think it's gonna make $1 billion?
No.
Okay, I agree. I actually agree.
It might get close. It might, but
It might.
But I don't think so.
I don't think it's gonna make $1 billion.
No.
I don't think it's gonna make $1 billion.
No.
It's definitely gonna beat the first film.
Never.
There's gonna be a mixed bag with this film. I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, the thing is, with the first Black Panther, everybody was screaming from the rooftops how brilliant it was. Any film that's a bit and a bit doesn't it can't carry. It'll be like, you know what, I'll watch that because something else because I was told that was a short bet.
Yeah.
You know?
Was it better than the first one was another question.
Just answer that. No, never.
No. Do you feel, and Rex, you answered all in the game. It's 3 million ahead in. Let me see what you're saying. All in the game. It's 3 million ahead in the US at the same point as the first movie. This movie could make 340 million less than the first one and still clear $1 billion. It might do. It might do. It's not going to make as much as the first movie. That's what I'm sure of.
Yeah.
It could make $1 billion. It's very possible. It's very possible.
But I just don't think.
But well, let's see if it's got legs. That's the thing. The first week
we ran out to see it.
You know what I mean? But will it have legs? And will it have repeat viewing?
It's the legs. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. So I've gone to see it, and 100 people have gone to see it. Now, do 100 people say it's great? Probably not.
The word of mouth.
50 will say it's great. They'll pass that on.
But I think it could make $1 billion. It's possible.
Okay.
But I don't think it's going to beat the first Black Panther at all.
No.
Yeah. So what was that? Do we feel that it missed Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa? Yes.
Yes.
Well, we've already gone into that.
A massive loss.
Yes, 100%.
You know.
How was Angela Bassett's performance? Was another question that we had.
Out effing standing.
100%.
Another person that carried the film.
Yes.
You're in safe hands if Angela Bassett's there.
Yeah. 100%.
Safe hands.
100%. All in the game. You're now saying it's got 5 weeks till Avatar 2 and will be on Disney Plus in 45 to 70 days. And as the World Cup 2, which the first movie didn't have. Precisely. This is why we're saying that it's unlikely to even make $1 billion.
Yeah.
But we never know. You never know.
Anyway.
Another question, how did the Riri Williams character hold up? And are you excited for her Ironheart series on Disney Plus? What do you think, bro?
Her character was meh. And am I excited? Meh again.
Yeah.
No, I'll watch it.
I echo that.
Yeah, but it's just I wasn't blown away.
I wasn't blown away either.
You know, it's B-Tech Iron Man suit that she's in. You know.
Yeah, you don't get the feels you do with Iron Man.
Yeah.
You don't. I get the meh because it wasn't her story.
Yeah.
So she didn't really get to shine in Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and still watch Ironheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in it. She was a bit too Queen Latifah set it off for me.
It's a good comparison.
Do you know what I'm saying?
A little
Queen
bit.
Latifah set it off just a bit.
A
little bit too hood. But yet you're really intelligent.
Yeah.
And it was just a bit cliche for me, but
a little bit.
But she was all right. I can't say she was terrible.
No, she wasn't terrible at all. She was
good.
She was decent with the material that she had.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
With the material that she had.
Not much more.
It wasn't Ironheart show. It was Black Panther. So she was limited to what she can do in it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll watch Ironheart, but I'm not overly excited about it. You know, either.
Nah, but I'll watch it.
Yeah. So another question that we had, kind of answered this already, but we'll answer it again. Did the film feel long? Were there any pacing issues?
It didn't feel long.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel long.
Yeah.
However, there were bits that could have really been missed out.
Yeah.
You know, but we was in it and we was, you know.
Yeah.
When we're trying to take it in, it was a good watch. Don't get me wrong. I know it doesn't seem like we're singing from the roof, but it's a good film.
It was.
It was. When you've experienced the first Black Panther and then you have this, you're just a bit. Yeah, but it's a good film.
Yeah.
It's a good film.
Yeah.
Just good.
Yeah. 100%. I agree with that. What would you give the film out of 10?
For me, 5.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 5 because it was just average.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, and I tell you why I give it a 5. I give
Explain
it a 5.
yourself, bro.
I give it a 5 because when I came out after watching Black Panther, I felt like rejuvenated. I felt excited.
Okay.
I didn't feel anything with this.
Yeah, but on its own merits as a film,
It's
though.
still a 5. It's just average. It's good.
I thought it was a bit harsh.
It's good. All right, 6.
I say 7.
All right, I'm going to say 6 then.
I give
maybe
it a solid
5 is too
7
much.
out of
6.
10. I feel it was a decent film.
6 because of Angela. Angela makes it 6.
Yeah,
That's it.
I thought it was a 7 out of 10. And 7 out of 10 is very good. Like, if 70% in an exam, that's almost an A. So, yeah. No, it's 7 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
I think it's 7 out of 10.
6 and 7.
Yeah. What was the after credit scene like? Was another question. So there was a mid credit scene. There wasn't an after credit scene. The mid credit scene
brought nothing.
I don't
It
know.
did.
It did and it didn't.
Yeah, right.
It did and it didn't. The after credit scene is going to need time to germinate. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
No
It's gonna need
spoilers.
time. Yeah, it's gonna need time to germinate.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that. Another question is, how does this movie take us into phase 5, being that this is the last film in phase 4?
I don't know. You have to ask comic book guy.
There's an interesting dynamic now between Talokan and Wakanda.
Right.
Which we saw at the end.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
How that moves into phase 5 will be interesting.
Yeah.
Also knowing the comics and knowing, well, if they do try and adapt some of the storylines. Because in the comics, Namor ends up being a bit of a little bit of a hero.
An ally.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
You can see that though.
Right.
You can see that.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be an interesting dynamic going into phase 5.
Is someone coming for the vibranium again or whatever, and they gotta get together or yada yada yada.
Exactly. Yes, you're right. From the wider MCU, we know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Julia Dreyfus character.
What about what?
No, because all in the game. All in the game is saying a certain character from the wider MCU that is in here was here to set up phase 5, which is true.
Yeah.
So you know Falcon and Winter Soldier at the end, Julia Dreyfus that shows up, the wife of Everett. Yeah. So she definitely 100%. She's there to set up what happens in phase 5. 100% agree with you there. All in the game. I mean, you also say we will be shocked about how well this audience reacts to this movie. You could be right. Listen, we had a lot of people in the theater that we were at clapping.
They loved it.
Listen, I'm saying it's a good movie. I gave it a 7 out of 10. That's a good movie. That's better than average.
Yeah.
You know, he's the average guy here.
Yeah, I'm saying
he's the one that said it's average. I thought it was a very good movie. Obviously, and this is why I'm glad I tempered my excitement before going into this movie. So I didn't compare it too much to the first movie, although there's always going to be some comparisons, you know what I mean? But all in the game, let us know, do you prefer this movie or the first one?
And what do you give it out of 10?
Yeah, what do you give it out of 10?
Yeah.
What do you give it out of 10?
All right, moving on.
So there was another question. Will this beat Avatar 2 at the box office? No.
I don't think so.
No. And that's not to say I think Avatar 2 is going to make the same money that Avatar made, the first one, because that's just impossible. But I feel like there's enough people that will watch Avatar 2, and I don't think Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to do the business that the first one did at the box office.
Yeah.
So
but Avatar 2, people are waiting for that one.
Yeah.
They are really waiting for that one because everyone remembers the feeling of Avatar 2. So if Avatar.
Yeah.
So if they can come close to Avatar 1, come close. They ain't even gotta beat it.
Yeah.
Come close. I think they'll do it.
Yeah. All in the Game is saying I prefer parts of this movie to the first one and vice versa. Give it a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay.
That's pretty decent. It's close to mine.
I can see why you did it. But
Yeah, man. So another question was, will this beat Top Gun 2 at the box office?
Whoa!
Again, I'll have to say no. Top Gun 2 has...
Did you see Top Gun 2?
I still haven't seen it.
Top Gun 2 is absolutely brilliant.
But it's done phenomenally well. It's done.
I don't even know what the numbers are.
It's 1 point... If I'm not mistaken, it's made 1 point...
Is it at
4 or 5?
Okay, last time I saw it was about 1.3.
Yeah,
but either way,
I heard it's 1.5 actually. Now,
yeah,
from what I remember.
Okay.
If you're on a live chat, if you know, let us know.
Yeah.
If you do know, but yeah, I think it's 1.5. I don't think it's gonna make that kind of money.
Okay.
Obviously, if it did, then it's gonna beat the first Black Panther, which I don't think it's gonna do. So,
okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna beat Top Gun 2. But you know, we're asking a bit too much. You see, this is the problem with the current era of films. Because we've had so many films in the last, say, 15, 20 years make $1 billion.
Yeah.
Everyone now expects every big film to make $1 billion.
Yeah.
It's not easy. I think only 20 or so films have made $1 billion. That's not a lot of films.
In history, yeah.
In history. Yeah. That's not a lot of films, man.
But because recent, like, Spider-Mans and Endgame and just a couple of those... Yeah.
All in the Game has let us know it's 1.486 billion.
Easy. That's what I'm telling you. That's how I said it is. What?
No, we're not asking it. This is what people are asking us. Do we think it's going to?
Yeah. Do we think?
I don't think it needs to do any of that. I don't think it needs to be a successful film. No, not at all. Not at all. So no. Don't think we're putting lofty ideas on what this film should do.
I want Black Panther to do well.
Listen, I personally think if this film makes over 800 million, it's done extremely well. And I think it can make...
What was the budget? Do we know?
I'm not sure, but I think it should be close to the first one, which was about 200 million.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It'll be close
Not
to
a Black Adam.
Well, Black Adam was also
was that
200 million.
Yeah.
Well, 195. So
yeah. And then they'll get their money back in 2 minutes anyway.
What, Black Panther?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. You know what I mean? I think 250 million was the budget from All in the Game. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
The first one was about 200 million. You'd expect this one being
a little bit more.
Coming off that one, yeah, a bit more. And it's gonna be profitable. There's no doubt in my mind that this film's gonna be profitable.
Yeah.
More than profitable.
All day.
There's no worries there. This isn't a Black Adam job.
No. Black Adam's gonna
where
be
toilet roll. They're looking for every little bit of change they can get. To try and at least break even. Forget profitable. You know, I don't think this is gonna be this film. But yeah, those are all the questions that we had from other people who sent in some donations to ask some questions. So thank you so much for that, guys.
Yeah.
For those questions. So,
Rex,
you wanted to know what movies this year did we like?
What did you
First of all, we're going to go 1-1, yeah? 1-1-1-1. I'm going to say 1 and you say 1.
I'm going to try. Yeah.
Okay, well, I loved...
Black Adam will limp over the foot. Yeah.
Over the 400.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's still not enough to make it profitable.
No.
That's still not enough.
Limp.
Yeah.
You got it right, though. You're spot on.
Yeah. Because the marketing budget was another probably 100 million.
Okay.
So, anyway.
Right.
Smile. That was a nice time at the box office. I didn't feel it was scary like a lot of other people thought it was.
That's because you're a man.
But
that's because he's the scary one. Have you seen him in the flesh?
Look who's talking.
Like,
look who's talking.
Listen. 6'12",
Yeah, this one thinks he's light-skinned card gets him privileges. Nah, man. Listen, I like Smile. It was a good original idea. The marketing campaign was fantastic. Yeah, all in the game saying it's losing money for sure. Yeah, 100%, bro. Black Adam is
a flop.
So Smile is one. I'm trying to think of another one.
Bullet Train.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah,
you've seen it now.
Yeah.
In fact, that's probably my favorite film of the year.
That's mine now.
Yeah, see,
brilliant.
I talked it up, didn't I?
Brilliant. Yeah.
I talked it up.
Yeah.
I love that film. I love silly action comedies.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. And Brad Pitt was fantastic in there. Aaron Taylor Johnson was fantastic in there. Brian Tyree Henry was fantastic.
Yeah.
Everyone in there just did an amazing job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They did an amazing job. And I really enjoyed that film. I really enjoyed
Bullet Train.
Any more?
What else?
There's been a few. I just can't.
What else have I watched? Was that last year though?
What's that?
Everywhere, Everything, Sometime.
No, that was this year.
Was that this year?
That was this year.
That was a good watch.
I still haven't seen that. So you like, yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard from everyone that that's a
good watch with Jamie Lee Curtis and my man from the Goonies.
Yeah.
Data.
And Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh. So, what else?
What else? I have to say, this year I haven't been to the cinema as much as Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. That's
it. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Brilliant film.
I haven't been to the cinema as much this year as I have been previous years. For certain.
I like to know the Holmes.
Yes, the Batman. Do you know what? The Batman has been. It doesn't feel like it this year, but you're right. All in the game. Yeah. It is this year.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it, have you? Because it was me and Damien.
No, I saw. Yeah, I've seen half of it, and I was just.
You didn't like it. I loved it.
It was alright. It was alright.
Obviously, I don't agree with a lot of people when they're saying that it was better than the Dark Knight.
No way was it better than the Dark Knight.
I don't agree. I don't agree. It's a good film. I don't agree it's better than the Dark Knight. If you say it's better than Dark Knight Rises, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But not the Dark Knight.
Nope.
No, that's too much of a classic. Damien. Yes, The Northman. Prey. Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen the Uncharted.
I saw the Adam Project and
was it decent?
It was decent. It was an okay watch. What else?
Scream 5. Yes. I haven't seen Minions 3.
No, I ain't seen that.
Barbarian, All in the Game. Yeah, I want to see that actually.
No,
I'm gonna go see that next couple of days actually.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange 2. Yes, Damien says.
Yeah. I thought it was okay. Again.
I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. They're good watches.
Yeah.
They're good watches.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Creed.
Creed 3, yes.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes, a good friend of mine, Mark Rhino Smith, trained Jonathan Majors for that film.
He needs to come and train Mr. El Rock. You know Prey. I'm glad All in the Game. Yeah.
You love Prey. That was a fantastic film.
Yeah.
That was a surprise.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be...
Series fighting the lion with bare hands.
Oh, not Siri. But yeah, I saw the film with Idris Elba. Beast.
Oh, I never seen that. You saw that?
I saw Beast.
Is that decent?
Beast was it was a bit silly. It was okay, but a bit silly.
Oh, he was meant to put Idris fighting the lion.
Yeah. What did he put?
It said Siri.
Siri. Idris. Yeah. But punching up the lion with his bare hands. Mm-hmm. Nonsensical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
definitely.
so. You know.
Any more films?
Yeah, like I said, I've seen Enola Holmes. With, what's her name? Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
She's a good actress, you know.
Yeah, no, she is.
She's a good actress. I'm gonna give it to her.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I like her actually.
Yeah.
I like her in a lot of stuff that she does.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think that's All in the Game. Banshees with Colin Farrell is getting good buzz. Okay. I'd have to check that out.
So the ones I'm looking forward to definitely is Freddy, that we done a thing.
Oh, the trailer reaction.
The trailer reaction for Freddy and Mind Cage with Martin Lawrence.
Yes.
Mind Cage looks sick.
That looks real good.
It looks brilliant.
That looks real good.
And I'm ready for Mind Cage.
Also, we haven't done a trailer reaction to it yet, but from all accounts, and I was gonna watch it anyway. John Wick 4.
Goes without saying.
John Wick 4.
Trailer or no trailer, I'm in.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm in.
100%.
Yeah.
What about TV show boys on girls?
The Boys.
The Boys.
The Boys.
That's my number one show right now.
Filthmonger.
Yeah, I'll check out Emancipation Rex.
Nope.
Yeah, he's not really on it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out definitely.
He'll come back to you with that review.
Yeah,
I will question him on it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then you know what? I use him to vet to see whether I'm gonna see it.
He does.
Because he knows
we more than likely agree on most films.
Yeah.
Like I told him about Bullet Train.
Yeah.
And then he watched it.
And usually he's spot on.
Yeah. Andor. Yeah. Talk about Andor's fantastic.
Andor, brilliant.
And I'm not a Star Wars guy, and I love Andor.
And Damien loves Andor.
Yeah,
Damien just like wets his pants over it. You know what I mean?
Andor's fantastic. Till movie about Emmett Till. Yeah, I want to watch that. Although I can only watch that once.
Yeah, you got to be in the right headspace to watch Till.
I'm sure you all in the game. You can only watch that once as well.
Yeah.
It's like Detroit. I could only watch that once.
Yeah.
Schindler's List. I can only watch that once. Roots. Yeah.
You can't watch Roots more than once.
You can't be watching those kind of. It just puts you in a bad frame of mind. And it does me anyway. Yeah. So yeah. These trauma movies.
Yeah, I can't do the trauma movies.
I know what you mean, Rex.
Listen, Rex, I need some escape, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't need trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not doing the slave. The last slave thing I watched was Django, and that was brilliant.
Good, obviously, for obvious reasons, yeah.
And that's it.
All in the Game says Bad Sisters and Severance on Apple TV gets a thumbs up from me. I'm going to take your word for that. I'm going to check that out because
I haven't seen. I've heard about Bad Sisters.
Yeah, I've heard about Severance as well. Actually, that's pretty good. So I'll take because I'm not a big Apple TV guy. Not because there's anything wrong with Apple TV. I just don't have enough money to go around for all these streaming services.
Yeah,
I've got Sky TV, which I pay a ton for, which I've got to find a solution for. Then I pay for Netflix. Then I pay for Disney Plus. Then I pay for Amazon.
Listen, I don't want to hear your sub story.
Yeah?
Listen, I want to see Plane.
What's that?
Plane with Michael, your guy, Luke Cage.
Oh, yeah!
Plane.
And Gerard Butler.
Yeah. That looks really good.
That looks good. Yeah. That's another film I'd like to see, actually.
Right.
Yeah. But the Boys spin-off show.
What's it called? The Girls?
Gen V.
Okay.
Gen V. It's about them in college. So you know that's going to be off the hook. They're going superhero college. That's going to be off the hook. So I got to see that, definitely. F movies, thank me later. Okay, Rex. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I'm being hustled. Yeah. What can I say? I know I should get one of those, is it dongles or something like that?
Yeah. Well, we're not going to promote it, but
Yeah.
Rex, if you got the link, man, let me know, because we carry in the hood.
Oh, man. But yeah, man. It's I'm looking forward to that Gen V spin-off of The Boys.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how long they can go on for with The Boys, because after this season that's coming, which will be the 4th season.
The Bear,
yeah?
should be on what?
Disney Plus? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Check that out. Oh, who's checked out Mike? We're going to be doing a review of that. Yeah. I've just finished it.
Pretty good. I've got a couple more to go.
He's got a couple more. Pretty good watch. We're going to be reviewing that soon. Who's checked that out? On either Hulu or Disney Plus, if you know, depending on which country you're in. Yeah. I think that's about. Oh, Umbrella Academy again. Although I wasn't happy with the last season of Umbrella Academy. The 3rd season was garbage.
Garbage.
We
call it garbage. It's posh rubbish.
Yeah, exactly. But Cobra Kai, I'm looking forward to. They redeemed themselves in that 4th season.
Yeah, they did.
They did redeem themselves
because season 3
wasn't good.
Trash TV. What's Rex saying?
Rex saying top 3 TV series of all time.
Ooh. For me.
Yeah, you go.
Not in no particular order. It is Breaking Bad.
Okay.
Breaking Bad is up there. American Horror Stories.
Okay.
One more. What was that?
I'm not gonna give you no hints.
No. I'm not gonna. No, I got my own.
Damien's saying his top 3 is The Wire.
Yeah, no one cares
Daredevil,
about your top
and
3,
Ozark.
Damien. Yeah.
Ozark's pretty good.
Yeah.
All in the game is The Wire, The Wire, The Wire. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So yeah, The Wire.
Okay.
The Wire, American Horror Stories,
Yeah.
and Breaking Bad of all time.
Okay. My favorite of all time is Sopranos.
Okay. No.
Then The Wire. I was going to say Breaking Bad until I saw Damien put up Ozark. I love Ozark.
Okay. Yeah.
I love Ozark.
Ozark's brilliant, but Breaking Bad was the first to really do it. They were the first to really do it. That captured you.
Oh, Rex. Scrubs. Good choice.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad, obviously.
Yeah.
And Fresh Prince. Rex, man. By the way, is that the old Fresh Prince or new Fresh Prince?
He's talking about the new Fresh Prince.
You got to let us know, Rex. Are you talking about new Fresh Prince or old Fresh Prince?
Yeah.
But still, I wouldn't choose Fresh Prince. But listen, that's the subjectivity of
Mine would be Desmond's if it's one of those.
We
come from the sun to live in the wood.
Yeah.
Honorable mention, The Shield.
I love The Shield. Yeah. All in the game's right. The Shield. I've never seen The Corner. Have you seen The Corner?
No.
I've never seen it. But The Shield, 100%. 100%. Oh, Rex goes old with dark skin, pretty Aunt Viv.
Okay. Yeah.
Go on, Rex.
Yeah.
Go on, Rex.
That's when it was popping though. You got to have dark skin
Aunt Viv. Yeah. It's dark skin Aunt Viv all the way. Yeah, I agree. Go on, Rex. You're my new favorite subscriber. Sorry, all in the game.
And if you see her now, she's done an Angela Bassett. She's
she
still ages
vampire,
well.
yeah.
Vampire. You see the light skin Aunt Viv. She's finished. Finished.
Yeah, man.
An honourable shout out to Uncle Phil.
Yeah, big up Uncle Phil.
Big up Uncle Phil.
You know he was the voice of Shredder in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I do.
Cartoon.
Bad boy.
Wicked, man. Wicked. Yeah, man. What other TV series? Because there's quite a lot coming up. Like, I can't think of anything at the top of my head right now, apart from the ones obviously we've mentioned.
Yeah, that'll do for now, Lau.
Okay.
R.I.P. Uncle Phil from All in the Game.
Yeah, All in the Game. Listen, I think we need to wrap this up. Yeah,
wrap this up. It's been a long evening,
bro. People, supporters, guys, we are so appreciative of you joining us on this live feed. We can't thank you enough. Honestly, your support means a lot to us, and we hope you continue supporting us. We're going to be doing a lot more live feeds. Thank you so much, Rex.
Thanks, Rex.
Rex,
appreciate you.
You're a solid bro. Listen, got a lot of time for you, man.
Yeah, for that.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Rex. Appreciate it, man. But thank you, everyone that's come on the live feed. I know.
Thanks, Emma.
Yeah, thank you, Emma.
For your super chat. Yep.
Yeah, man. And we appreciate it. And we're going to be doing more of these. We'll keep you up to date on when we're going to be doing them on the community tab. You two, All in the Game, man. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. And for me, bye-bye. What?
Yeah. See you guys soon, man.
Yeah, man. Take care, guys. See you soon. Right.
How do we end this?
Press the button, innit?
Well, what button?
I don't know.
Well, you find the button then. I don't know. Meow.